Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to another near native English lesson. My name's Johnny, and today we'll be taking a look at the next episode in the Game of Thrones English series, Episode 3, Lord Snow. But let's not waste any time, let's get right into it.
Very handsome armor. Not a scratch on it.
I know. People have been swinging at me for years, but they always seem to miss.
Chosen your opponents wisely, then.
I have a knack for it.
So here we have a friendly conversation between Ned Stark and Jaime Lannister, where they are discussing Jaime's battle experience, and Ned says, "You've chosen your opponents wisely," and Jaime replies, "I have a knack for it." So let's take a look at what that means. So to have a knack for something is to have a natural skill or ability to do something. It's similar to the words talent, natural ability, or innate skill. And some examples are to have an uncanny knack for something such as painting or music, or even just to make others laugh, which means you do these things very well. Or if you don't use your skill for a long time, you might even lose your knack. For example, you used to be able to paint pictures just like the Mona Lisa, but now your skill has deteriorated from lack of use and you can only draw stick figures nowadays. Anyways, let's check the next part.
How could you be so stupid?
Calm down.
He's a child. 10 years old. What were you thinking?
I was thinking of us. You're a bit late to start complaining about it now. What has the boy told them?
Nothing. He said nothing. He remembers nothing.
Then what are you raving about?
So next up we have Jaime and Cersei discussing Bran Stark, when Cersei says, "He said nothing. He remembers nothing." And so Jaime replies, "Then what are you raving about?" So let's check out the verb rave. So to rave on about something or someone is to talk in an emotional, uncontrolled or crazy way. And this can actually be a positive, enthusiastic way or in a negative, angry way. Just depends on the context it's used in. So for the negative side, think of words like rage, rant or freak out. And for the positive side, think of words like praise, speak highly of, or even go wild about. Now let's check out some examples. So someone might rave on in anger, or possibly rave on about their terrible colleague or boss. On the other hand, someone might rave on about their awesome holiday they went on. Or a critic may rave on about how good something was in their reviews. Okay, let's move on.
What if it comes back to him? He tells his father what he saw.
We'll say he was lying. We'll say he was dreaming. We'll say whatever we like. I think we can outfox a 10-year-old.
And my husband.
I'll go to war with him if I have to.
So we are still in the middle of Cersei and Jaime's conversation about Bran. And Cersei is worried about if Bran will remember what happened. And Jaime says, "We'll say he was lying. We'll say he was dreaming. We'll say whatever we like. I think we can outfox a 10-year-old. So now let's have a look at the verb outfox. So outfox is to defeat someone by being more clever or cunning than them, often using smart strategies or sneaky tricks. However, in this context, outfox is more about getting away with what they did by being more cunning than 10-year-old Bran, not really to defeat him. Some similar words are outwit, outsmart, or outmaneuver. And some examples are to outfox your opponent, just like this guy beating his competitor with his cool rocket booster. Or you might outfox your enemy using some new strategy in war. Or you can outfox the fox, just like when Sansa outsmarted Littlefinger and had him executed in season 7.
Thank the gods you're here, Stark. About time we had some stern northern leadership.
Glad to see you're protecting the throne.
Steady old thing. How many king's asses have polished it, I wonder? And what's the line? The king shits and the hand wipes.
So we are back to the scene with Jamie and Ned, and Jamie says, "Thank the gods you're here, Stark. About time we had some stern northern leadership." So let's examine what stern means. So to be stern is to describe someone's manner that is very serious or strict, and sometimes showing their authority or even disapproval about something. It's similar to words like strict, severe, tough, or uncompromising. And some examples are like how a mother speaks to a child in a stern voice because they did something wrong and they're in trouble. Or someone might give you a stern warning, just like when Dale warned Brennan not to touch his drums in the movie Step Brothers. But that's gonna do it for today's lesson. If you're still here, don't forget to like and subscribe. But as always, thanks for watching, and I will catch you guys next time.